See, I got quite a light shining behind me this morning. Morning, everyone. Let's see, we're missing a couple. Crystal, did we have any regrets this morning, or are we expecting everyone?
We are expecting everyone.
Okay, so we are still missing 2, 4, 6, 8, just Councillor Withey. Oh, we'll start and hopefully he'll join us. I want to call the meeting to order. Thank you everyone for finding a few minutes this morning to do this. I confirm we have quorum, and I would like to read the land acknowledgement statement. I would like to respectfully acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe under the terms of the Robinson-Huron Treaty number 61 of 1850 and the Williams Treaties of 1923. We commit to acknowledge, learn, educate, create opportunity, honor sacred places, and take action towards real truth and reconciliation in support of our commitment to walking the path together in respect, peace, and harmony for future generations. In Council, I am really excited to tell you that our what we are calling our commitment rock has actually been installed at Town Hall yesterday. Thank you to staff who stood out in the pouring rain to see that happen about 6 a.m. The bronze moccasins are not attached to it yet due to the rain, but they will be shortly. So there'll be a press release going out today, and so whenever anybody gets a chance, drop by and see it. It looks great. I have a resolution moved by Deputy Mayor Alcock, seconded by Councillor Schumacher. Be it resolved that the special council meeting agenda dated Wednesday, June 8th, 2022 be adopted as printed and circulated. All in favor? That carries. Are there any disclosures of pecuniary interest? Seeing none, I have a resolution moved by Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Armour. Be it resolved that council approve a one-time exemption to the town's noise bylaw 2018-155, allowing Dufferin Construction Company to complete the Diggin Downtown Streetscape Roadworks, and further that the one-time exemption permit up to 2 nights of work between June 13th, 2022 and June 17th, 2022. And further that the exemption be granted subject to the formal notification of residents and businesses directly impacted by the proposed roadworks as required by the bylaw. And Director Ukivi, would you like to highlight anything from the report?
No, just my thanks to all councillors for making time on short notice. I do apologize. We are a little bit subject to the whim of the contractors getting the work done. What I would highlight, the one thing that I would say about the project is that this the plan is basically weather dependent for Monday night to basically start the final lift of asphalt and painting of the lines, so that basically we go to bed on Monday night and wake up Tuesday morning and the entire project is complete downtown, less some of the deficiency work that needs to be completed. So that is what we're looking to do, basically get it done in one shot, minimal impact to traffic and to life downtown. And that's pretty much it. I'm available for questions.
Questions, Council? Councillor Wiebe?
Thank you, Your Worship. Termo, remind me, are there any residents living right on the road front in that stretch?
This is through you, Your Worship, Councillor Wiebe. There actually it's the entire stretch from the bridge all the way up to Lawrence Street that's going to be completed in one shot. So there are a number of residents that do live along that stretch, as well as all of the businesses downtown.
Right. Okay, got it.
Councillor Thompson?
Yeah, thank you, Your Worship. Through you to Tomer. So this would put the finishing of this project a couple of weeks ahead of schedule, or what we were told, I guess, at the beginning of phase 4, that it might be into July before this was done. So this seems like good news.
Through you, Your Worship. Yes, this is excellent news, I would say. We will be ahead of schedule, but there like, as I said, there are a number of deficiencies that need to be addressed by the contractor. There are some infrastructure deficiency work that has to happen underground, mostly camera work to see where things are. But then, as we all know, there are a number of cracks in the sidewalks, and those sidewalks will have to, there are a number of panels that will have to be removed and re-poured. So there is some work that will take this towards the end of June. But I'm, hopeful that prior to July, everything will be said and done.
Councillor Armour?
Yeah, thank you, Worship. Tarmo, thanks very much. Just, I noticed probably you're going to do this anyhow, but we'll do a good media blitz over the radio and maybe post some signs on Main Street so people know ahead of time we live there that we're going to be working through the night.
Through you, Your Worship, Councillor Armour, yes, that is the plan. Part of the bylaw requirements for the noise bylaw to get an exemption is to notify all of the residents. We go one step further and actually deliver notices directly to residents along that stretch beyond just signage in the media blitz. But I've already been in discussion with the media a little bit about it yesterday. I had an interview with James from Your TV. And I fully expected to discuss this with some of our other media partners today.
Deputy Mayor Alcock.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Your Worship. And Tarmo, a quick question. I can't remember if we're putting new trees up in that stretch or what sort of extension of the work that we've done elsewhere on Streetscape.
Through you, Your Worship, trees have become my life over the past couple of weeks. Aside from that, out of all seriousness, most of the trees have been placed from the bridge up to Center Street. There are a couple of trees left outstanding. And then further up from Center to Lorne, we're going to be placing the trees over the neck as once the concrete's been poured for the sidewalks.
Okay, thanks very much for that, Tarmo.
Okay. All in favor of the resolution to grant the noise exemption bylaw? And that carries. Thanks, Tarmo. Tarmo, just before you go, can we assume once the final lift and the painting's done, that will be the end of the detours?
Well, to the extent that I can comment, that, Your Worship, is basically to say that my hope is that the detours will be completed. I don't want to commit the contractor to anything that we can't carry through on. If there was a reason, because we had to bring in heavy trucks to do some sidewalk work or something like that, it may mean a couple of lane closures and some rerouting of traffic for the period of time that we're pouring new sidewalk. But beyond that, the extended detours should be completed.
Great. Okay, I have a resolution moved by Councillor Stone, seconded by Councillor Fitzgerald. Be it resolved that confirmation bylaw 2022-77 be received, numbered, and read a first, second, and third time and finally passed this 8th day of June 2022. All in favor? And that carries. And I have a resolution moved by Councillor Weeb and seconded by Councillor Withey. Be it resolved that we do now adjourn at 8:38 a.m. All in favor?
Withey's not here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is. He
Okay,
is.
sorry.
Yeah. And that carries. And thanks, everyone. That was quick, but needed to be done. Have a nice